Okay, we're live.
Hello,
So
Internet.
it is the 7th of Tesia. Deep understands. Events are shifting into perfect focus because today is a holy day, a strange day of cosmic alignment on which anything is possible. Correct. It is Riddle Day at the general store. Who remembers what happened last time?
He experienced the terror. That was most of the session.
You get a hero point if you fully explain it, so...
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
do it.
Christina, you went through the most trauma.
Please,
You should
please,
probably.
yeah.
It's your
Be our
bullet
guest.
Are you
to...
sure?
It's
Are
your-
you
That
sure?
trauma in
Do you
public
want
with
it, D?
other-
It's your bullet to take.
Go for it. It's all yours.
Okay, fine. So what happened last time was that first things first, Alexis went to a vampire bar and invited the crew along. And everybody but Key and Set went.
They played cards.
They played, yeah, they either played cards or sat in silence and had little grunts and talks. Not very much anyway. While everyone else went and got crunk. Pip drank some, or not drank, took in some blood hookah along with Alexis, but Pip actually started floating with how much he did.
He got mega fucked up.
Yeah.
Sayu had 2 drinks and got drunk.
Calculated.
While Carjul was kind of enjoying the show, I guess is the best way to put it.
Designated driver energy.
Yeah, designated driver, as well as keeping an eye on Pip. A lot of Sayu hitting on the bartender and other people in the bar. As well as drunk dialing or messaging Key and Set a few times. Then after that bit of fun, you guys came back. We all went to bed. Then the next morning, while poor Pip was feeling some after effects, as well as Sayu with the big old hangover, he wanted to go for a morning walk. Alexis wanted to come, and then so did Set and Sayu, so it became a group walk. But Alexis wanted to talk with Key alone, so we sent Sayu and Set on a little grocery run. Key and Alexis had a long talk, and on our way back to the general store to meet up with Sayu again, Alexis met an old friend I believe I wrote down his name.
Gareth.
Yeah, Gareth. And it turns out he is hunting for both Key and Sayu, but mainly Key, if I note correctly, for someone by the name of Carrion, which sent Key into a spiral, to say the least, and a IRL Christina freakout. We eventually met up with Set and Sayu, then Set, Sayu, and Key started headed back to the cart while Alexis continued to talk with their friend to try to get them to back out of this deal. And it seemed like it works, like he's going to give false information and head in that direction for now. In a far-off direction for now. But he's going to be in town for at least maybe a day or two at the Low Tomb. Right, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
And and one of Alexis's friends turned into a vampire, much to her dismay. She got news of that.
Same guy.
No, different guy.
No, okay.
One of her other old party members much to her dismay, there's a rumor that he turned into a vampire. And I think that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Concise.
Very good. Take your hero points, and we pick up as you guys have just gotten back from your morning walk. You guys have reconvened back at Fortune's Favor. Some groceries bought. Some anxieties spiking. What would you guys like to do?
How many rations were we able to buy?
However many you like.
I would like to buy.
How many riddles can you come up with for us to have solved?
Oh, 0.
I'll tell you what.
He gave a bunch of money to you.
Yeah, but it was riddles mainly, wasn't it?
You could answer for riddles, so you get stuff for free. Was the thing.
Ordinary currency, still fine.
Give me your choice of a society, arcana, occultism, or a lore check of your choice as a public roll to represent your riddle solving skills.
I only have plane of metal lore, so I don't think that's going to be useful. What were the things? Society, performance, occult?
Society, arcana, or occultism.
They're all +2, so let's go. We live in a society.
We sure do.
Many are saying
Yeah,
this.
we do.
Okay. You were able to solve a couple riddles. We'll say if you buy 3 rations, you get 3 rations free.
Yeah, that's fine. And a ration pack lasts like
A week.
how long? A week? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. So 6
Each stack of rations is a week's worth.
Yeah. So Sai would be walking with Seth and everyone else super stressed out still, and would just let slip. Like, first it's fucking Riddle Day at the general store, now this. When shit hits the fan, it hits the fan.
I don't know. I think it went pretty well, all things considered.
Am I there? Have I've come back with
Yeah, you're
everybody, right?
Yeah.
Could you not threaten to shoot my friends next time, huh?
Where's Kajul? Out of character, where is he?
He's at the wagon.
We're at the wagon.
Yeah, okay. He's there.
So, $1 at the general store. Anyway.
You still cannot be threatening to shoot my friends.
No, it was just integral that we don't get spotted, and we have been, and now everything is...
And that warrants you shooting my friend?
No,
That is bad decision making,
I guess it doesn't, because it would draw more attention. I panicked, okay? I panicked. I just wanted to try and cut the lead where I saw it started, but... Key, you think we can get use out of this?
What I can tell you is that he has agreed to tell them that you are going elsewhere.
Okay, that's something.
He said he's telling them that they're going to the Karin Heights, right? Or was it the...
No, the Karin Heights is above sand. He told them they were going to Molatama, which is far to the east.
Yeah, okay. He literally is telling them we're going the opposite direction.
Okay, so that may work out, actually. If we go just north, west, south, like, or even just above sands, that should... Key, you're being very quiet. Please say something.
Christina might...
Keys in the cart. Sorry about that. I was getting aggro.
That's okay.
Keys inside the cart right now. Just sitting in there, hands folded in front of their face and like knee bouncing, just like intense focus and thinking at the moment.
Please.
almost like they're waiting for Alexis to come back.
We're at the cart.
Yeah, you're all back together now.
I'm okay. Are we inside the cart? All inside the cart or outside the cart?
I'm standing
Because
outside.
Key's inside the cart.
Look, in the same way that I would not let anybody try and shoot you, that was some terrible ideas that you were having, huh?
Yeah, I agree. It was terrible. I'm sorry. Hangover, headache, everything. I'll throw you any excuse from the sun. I'll make it better. It's imperative that we don't get caught.
Yes, that is why I asked him to drop it. I
appreciate that.
understand.
And look, if it's any consolation, it won't happen again, okay?
Christina, so for your edification, the wagon partially opens up to become the store. So
Okay.
you'd be able to hear Alexi and Sayu, near the
Okay.
wagon.
We've had to do some bad things to try and maintain disguise.
Oh, hasn't everybody?
Well, I'm not judging you for that. I'm judging you for not trusting the fact that I, had the situation under control.
I've never met any of your friends. I've barely met Peter. I'm sorry. I didn't know how much.
But you've met me, and you know me.
All right,
do.
look.
Very
The
little. but-
lesson here is murder is not the first option. You gotta keep it cool.
Murder is sometimes the first option. I don't want to clear that one off the table, but murder is definitely sometimes first option. But in this particular occasion, it was not.
I
If
know
you're
that.
trying to stay incognito, a dead body is the last thing you want.
That is
mean,
true.
There was a pit right there that we could just initial mimic a push.
Yeah,
Who are you?
witnesses.
Who are all you people? Who are all you strangers talking about murder in front of my business? This is crazy. Get out of here! I don't know anything about this. Get out of here!
we're talking about crows, brother.
A murder of
I
crows.
don't have any crows. Get out of here!
Yeah,
We're-
go,
we're
get out of
saying
here.
The
Speak.
crow
Yes.
is.
Stop killing crows in front of my store. Come on.
Wait, you killing crows outside of our store in front of our customers?
Are
Are there
paying
any-
valuable customers
Are
that
there
would
any-
never be harmed?
Is anyone around at the moment?
Yeah, there's people
It
around.
doesn't matter. It's a bazaar. It's the marketplace.
Oh yeah, we're the first people ever to talk about murder at a bazaar.
Yeah,
The
Grow
vibes are pretty normal. There's some people who kind of cock their heads and are listening in a little bit, but by and large, the vibe is generally oh, it's another day at Dulnadith. People are murdered. Who cares? Big whoop. I was murdered yesterday.
I'm still murdered.
Being murdered right now.
I'm trying to sign in to just go to my PC, but it's not fucking letting me.
Also, I have a secondary question. I know you briefly mentioned that you were on disguised and on the run. But if Varif put on it and the amount of money that he said was put on that particular, job, I don't know what exactly you're running from, but it sounds terrible. And I feel like we should have been given somewhat of a heads up about exactly how terrible that it was.
Mocha! Sorry, Mocha's barking.
That's
I
okay.
happen to piss off someone upstairs. Set
No.
gestures at the tower hanging from the ceiling.
No. I mean, Key? Did we?
Look, I'd rather talk about this not in front of a bunch of people right now.
That's fair
Yeah,
enough.
you know what? You're right.
That's a
Especially
great idea.
a
Who
lot
thought
of
it?
loud
That's
voices.
crazy. You're so smart. I wish someone had thought of it sooner.
I thought we were in the cart.
The
It's
cart is
open.
open because the
Cart
store is
being
open.
a store.
No. Like said with her eyes closed, just
Okay.
a little scuffed.
My point is, I don't mind we don't talk about this now, but we have to talk about it at some point because I don't know, the amount of Varth said it was a lot of money. Like enough money that he wasn't willing to like wholly drop it and like willing to try and deceive and still get that amount of money. So that had to be a fuck ton of money is what I'm trying to say. Huh?
He said 900 Ozarks a day, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Would you be more satisfied if we weren't worth that much?
Wow, you guys are really selective about what you're willing to talk about in front of a whole group of people.
Fine, fine. Let's just... Kajal, I'll help you out in the back.
Who are you? Why are you? What do you mean? Get out of my store.
Oh, fuck this. And
Get out
she'll
of
just...
here.
Yeah, she's just gonna... She's just gonna storm off.
Sayu,
You go
I'll
and
go
go
get her.
Sayu. I'll stay here.
Key will follow Sayu.
Look, I'm willing to help out, brother. Look at me. I'm so good at
Brother,
stuff.
brother, what do you mean, brother? I don't know you from Adam.
Look, we even look
Now
alike.
listen.
It's like it's not exactly like not obvious, you
This is
know?
uncanny coincidence, to be certain. Would you like a brooch that when you wear it, it turns into a spider? Hmm?
I don't. It's not that I dislike spiders, but like I'd prefer a brooch
Right.
that remained a brooch. You know?
All brooches remain brooches. This brooch becomes spider when you want.
Can I just say,
let
funniest
me be
gift...
clear. It doesn't just happen when you put it on, okay? It's like you say word. On command.
Look, just let me help out around store. Like I feel like
Who
I
are
need to
you,
make
lady? I could not more clearly be saying I do not know you, and you are a customer. How is this confusing to you?
I'm gonna elbow
Alexi,
him
me-
aside and attempt to help.
Maybe you take a lap before you up and give your brother amnesia.
He's stealing
You're
my-
out of
he's-
the wagon. He is in the wagon behind
No.
the vendor. You can't just sort of nudge him.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you know what? You're being. Look, amnesia is supposed to be my whole thing, and you're kind of stealing my bit, and I'm not super excited about it. And I'm gonna.
No one's stealing here. At Honest Card Jewels, everyone's stealing from me. My prices are so low.
And I'm gonna fucking leave too.
Thank God.
It hurts so much, but it makes so much sense.
What is Set doing now during all of this?
I mean, he's just been kind of chilling. He's like making
He's
like
unloading
he's
the
looking at
groceries.
fucking wares. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. But, Key, you said you were going after Sayu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So we'll jump to that.
She's just picked a random direction and just kept storming off and isn't saying anything. She's just like, as if she has somewhere to go, but clearly no idea where she's going.
Sayu.
It's so frustrating with all the secrets all the fucking time. It's so stupid. You could just tell them everything.
Breathe.
Kaju's acting like he doesn't know us at all. It's fucking... I get it.
Sayu.
He's running an honest business. But close-up shot for like 2 seconds.
Breathe. Okay, breathe. I was planning on telling them everything once we got a quiet moment. Okay?
Everything's gonna be weird until like tonight when we get a quiet moment. And it's just...
It will just have to bear it until then. We can't do anything rash right now, and panicking will not help.
Fine. Can't even open up shop. Too many fucking faces on me.
Hey. I thought you liked that.
When I'm trying to take the heat off of you... God. I didn't want to threaten the friend, but what choice did we have other than hope it blows over?
Look, I'll be honest. One of the earliest thoughts that went through my head as I heard their name was to maybe silence that friend of Lexi's. But it was one that I knew quickly that would not be an option.
Yeah, and the one time I think, let's just jump into action, don't think about it, it blows up in my face.
Hey. It was a gut reaction, and you apologized. I'm pretty sure Alexis is not going to hold it against you for at least too long.
Here's hoping. I didn't want to hurt her, I didn't want to...
Hey.
Hi, Key.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I shouldn't be fucking around. I did get some rations from fucking Riddle Day.
Thanks.
So we should be set for a while. No, we're not set, but we have rations. We have rations. Reinforce the fucking chest.
Breaking the news to everyone will be a bit easier. I did. Alexis did have a talk with me.
I'll offer to buy an in-room for the night so that we can all like meet there, have a drink or something, and get some distance away from Cargill's cart so they don't tarnish his reputation.
If you feel that is the wisest course of action, we can do that.
Feels like the best thing to do, considering he was quite literally brushing us away. Where are we?
I don't know, I just followed you. Because I know when you get a little angry, you don't look where you're going.
Do you know the way back? Because I
do. Just stay close, and we'll keep our heads down.
Thank you.
We'll figure out what to do from here. But as much as it pains me to say it, as a group, you can see like it's like, teamwork, bleh.
It was carrying. Are you okay?
Honestly,
not.
no.
Well, that's okay.
There's a part of me that just wants to walk over to Alexis' friend and demand them to take me to them.
It'd be so easy.
Yeah, but from the sound of it, he's a third or fourth ring down in terms of the communication line. But still,
Well, it's like we discussed. We prepare, we learn as much as we can, we gear up, and then we do what you said. We just go after. Once we know enough, and once we can clue everyone in and get the group on board if they want to. If they don't, totally fine. But if my head's a little bit clearer, ball is in our court. So I desperately need a water skin. My headache is still...
he's gonna just hand Sayu their water skin.
Oh. Thank the germs, but thanks. What have I gotten myself into?
I warned you.
Doc is paying good money. Okay. I think I see the cart now, actually.
Alright. We'll just keep quiet, lay low, and we can talk to the others that we'll be meeting at an inn tonight to discuss things. If that is what they wish to do. If not, we'll just wait until Cargill packs up for the night, and then we'll discuss on the cart.
Yeah. We'll probably keep our distance
Hello, valued customers. Welcome to Fortune's Fair. What can I interest you in?
Hi. Do you
Hello,
have any...
stranger.
Yes, we have never met before. do you have anything of the perfume variety?
I have something like this, yes. And he puts in front of you one of those fancy perfume bottles with a sort of dull yellow liquid inside. This is yellow musk creeper aroma. Huh? Very powerful stuff. Little spritz, neck, you become irresistible.
I don't want to be
promise.
irresistible. I just want to smell nice.
You
And
don't
is this
have
the?
to. You don't have to be, people won't just do whatever. People like you, you know. They are keen on you. They are charmed by you. They're not helpless thralls. They're just, they really like you. Think you smell good. Want to be around you a little, huh?
Gotcha,
Very
gotcha.
good stuff.
She's gonna whisper to him. Is this from the fucking place we almost died in?
Yeah, of course it's from that. Yeah. What, do you think we just went there and did nothing?
Wow, this smells fantastic! She's gonna, say loudly. Oh, but... oh, I just remembered I was bought some recently, so I'll return this to you. Thank you, but wow. That's a bargain.
Gives her a wink. Good, she's getting it.
Oh, so many wonderful things here. Fortune's favor, that's a... Am I doing okay?
Yes, do it.
Well, I'll just have a browse, I guess, but thank you. Wow.
Of course, anything you need, happy to help.
And she'll just, turn to part of the store that's, maybe away from the main area, in a sense, and just, she's just back to, looking at a wall or something. In a library. She's just browsing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What is Alexi doing during this time? Because I believe she also walked away.
Are you muted, Nikki?
Nikki.
Yes, I am. Hello.
Hello.
What is Alexi doing?
She's just fucking circling. Just like a block around. Just circling.
Okay, Seth's filling her in on what happened at the general store while he's after he's done loading the cart. So the fella man in the place, he hits us with the old, the Sphinx riddle. What walks 4 legs and in the morning and 2 and the yada yada. So I've been around the block a couple times. I tell him, man, well, it turns out this fella was a Matt. What's the gender anarchists again?
Oh, the Adarists.
Turns out this fella's a bit of an Adarist, so he takes umbrage with me using the word man, and we get into this whole discussion about fucking pronouns and whatnot, and that's why we were so late.
She is not listening at all. Her gaze is 1,000 miles away, and she's pinching the bridge of her nose and rubbing the corners of her eyes as if she's physically rubbing the distress out of them. Not a word.
Rambling old man is rambling.
What the fuck are you saying to me? I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I just thought you might want to know why we were so late.
I could not give less of a shit why you.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Ugh.
No, it's okay. I mean, if we'd all been there, maybe we could have helped you kill that guy. Or not, whatever.
Kill what guy?
The fella who's chasing us around.
The guy who I explicitly said I didn't want to kill and was my old friend, or the other one?
Yeah, your ex-husband. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention either.
Oh, well, no, I'm. Don't worry about it. I'll get over it in a moment. It's less about that. I'm less upset about that than other things that have come to my attention that I don't even really want to think about right now.
Are you sure? Because divorce can be a rough thing to go through.
This guy is not my husband.
Well, yeah, he's your ex. You got divorced.
No, that is not my ex.
Okay, but the way you say that sounds like you do have an ex somewhere, so we should probably be prepared if or when we meet that person, because that can be kind of tricky.
Why would that be tricky?
You know, people change, things change.
Yes, and evidently he has changed a lot, actually. Enough that I can't fucking believe it's the same person. I just said I don't want to get into this. I will deal with it myself, and then I will deal with it practically. But right now, I'm just upset. I'm just very upset.
What does Peter have to say about this?
I'm trying very hard not to listen to what Peter has to say.
Oh, is it more murder?
No. Peter is actually, for once, pretty quiet. He is attempting to comfort, and it is not what I need right now.
Oh, I don't want to know what Peter's idea of comfort is.
Mostly trying to get me to listen to your stupid fucking riddles that I don't want to listen to.
But hey, I've had enough riddles for this lifetime.
Are you attempting to comfort me as well, Seth? Is this your...
I thought you might want to take your mind off of this whole business, that's all.
It is a nice thought. And she, like, scrunches her face up in, like, a big frowny face, and I appreciate it. I do. Even... It's just a lot to process, huh? It feels like yesterday yet a lifetime ago, all at the same time. And for my old friends, it has appeared that it has been 40 years, and it is history long gone.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Almost exactly.
Yes, you would, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It just... It feels too recent for how long ago it was. And so the betrayal feels recent as well. Even though for him it might not have been. A lifetime ago for him.
I mean, it didn't seem that personal. He's just a man doing a job. You didn't know you were involved.
Not him.
Oh, right, yeah.
It is... Varys being Varys is Varys. He seems different, but still the same. If that makes sense? You know what I mean?
Sure.
He looks so old now. He looks like he could have kids and maybe even grandchildren. It was very weird. And she seems to have, like, drifted off again. Back to rubbing her temples, just kind of stewing. I'm sorry I'm being like this. I think I just need to process it for a moment. One day I'll be happy to talk about it. It's not like a secret or anything.
Hey, I'm processing the thing at the general store too. I've never seen anyone get that mad at me over an idiom before.
I hope we never go back to that general store ever again. It's so painful. It is physically causing me pain.
You went there.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the fact that I have to hear it secondhand that is causing me pain. Imagine if I was actually there.
Well, it's good that you're focusing on this transient pain rather than the semi-permanent one of time's cruel changes.
Well, I'd better get used to it, huh? And she's just gonna, like, plop down beside the cart and, like, just fucking put her head between, like, resting between her knees and just, like, I will get over it. I really will. I just got to let it all out, you know?
Yeah. Sure.
Yes. No, Peter, we're not getting ice cream. Ice cream will not let me feel better. Just go back to whatever corner you were quiet in. Just go back.
but some time passes. Is there anything anybody would like to do until closing time?
Not particularly, just laying low. So he was gonna be making something. Just quietly.
Okay.
Hey,
Pip,
I desperately want to. Go up.
Oh.
do you want to earn income? Carjul rolled at the end of the last session, but you were in the migraine zone.
Yes. I was. Yeah. How do we do that again?
So, I believe you earn income by dancing, right?
Do a little silly
Doing your little Disco Elysium dance.
yeah. Okay.
So, you can roll up to a level 5 task, which the level 5 task is DC 20. Whereas 4 is 19, 3 is 18, 2 is 16, 1 is 15, and 0 is 14.
Let's do like. Oh.
That's your cut
Thank
for the
you.
day.
Oh, thank you. Let's do like. Wait, what was 3?
18.
18. Okay, let's do a 2.
Okay, so DC 16, go ahead and roll a performance check.
I love the Mets.
It's a success. You are trained in performance, so you earn 30 Arzex or 3 silver.
Slay. Okie dokie.
So go ahead and just give me 2 silver and you get 1,
Yeah,
as is our unfortunate custom.
as is.
Mm-hmm,
It actually kind of works out that we both just made our respective. I give you 2 silver, you give me 2 silver. kind of in that.
It worked out.
Yeah. I desperately want to engage with Riddle Day, but I have canonically spent the day minding the shop.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be open a little later than your shop will, so you can make it.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to deny you Riddle Day.
I can just imagine him as soon as he's like, okay, last customer, and he's like, quickly just as fast as possible with both card jewels just closing up the shop.
I've had the image in my head all day. Of like Carjul closing up the shop, and then like he does the fucking like Hanna-Barbera cartoon, like his legs wind up and then he just like smashes through and there's a Carjul shaped hole in the back of the wagon as he runs off to Riddle Day.
Riddle Day at the general store.
Unfortunately, Matt, what happens, it's exactly like that, except a second Carjul opens the door for him to your way.
Absolutely. So who's going to Riddle Day at the general store? I know Carjul. I know not Alexi.
We'll go,
Not side. Already went.
Pip's not going to participate. He's going to watch Card participate. And
Absolutely.
Observe
you-
the master.
You two close up shop and head down to the general store. Sure enough, there is a very frustrated-looking younger elven person who's kind of like minding the counter as you come in. They kind of perk up. Welcome. You hear about Riddle Day?
Oh, I'm here about Riddle Day.
All right. Well, we've got a little special going that if you can solve a certain number of riddles, you can get certain discounts, or you can take the Great Riddle Challenge.
Has he mentally crashed?
What if I have a riddle? What if I have a riddle you can't solve?
That is the Great Riddle Challenge.
Oh, Great Riddle challenge me.
So, we go 3 riddles apiece in sequence. And if you can solve more of my riddles than I can solve of yours... And they kind of pull up this little like wooden box and open it up, and there is like this bizarre looking like shimmering silver wig. You get an enchanted wig. Now what? Now what, you might ask, does this wig do? And they kind of ruffle the fine hairs and a little flourish and pop out a comb. It stores things. Magically.
You had me at riddles. Okay, let's do this.
Alright, as is shop's custom, I will go first. Now, we'll start simple. I'm tall when I'm young, and short when I'm old. What am I?
Scandal.
Right, you're good, you're good. Now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do this not in the accent because it'll take too long. I need you to understand, I have these written down in my phone.
Hell
From like
yes.
months ago.
Jesus Christ.
Love, justice, and wisdom converged upon the crossroads. They walked together, each carrying a bag of only the necessities, and they made idle talk as they went. Love says, I am the best of us. It is known. Love is the greatest good, for it is the backbone of all society. I am what allows for peace, prosperity, and propagation, and for these reasons, I am the highest virtue. Justice scoffed, for this was a terrible way to start a conversation, and also quite untrue. There is no love between the thief and the victim. No, all of good sense and noble disposition recognize that I am best. It is I that hold civilization together, for without me the realms of man would fall into chaos and agony. Wisdom held an apple aloft and said, surely you must all agree that I am the noblest and best amongst us, for without me, men would be naught but beasts playing in mud. Wisdom permits one to transcend their crudest nature and pushes one to build and invent. Society cannot exist, let alone advance, without I. The three bickering siblings for indeed, they were sisters all. Come to a bridge so narrow as to only allow one person to cross at a time. Who went first?
I kind of think for a long second.
One.
Who went first? And they're making like a whole show of like the thoughtful like tapping on the chin and all that. The bridge.
Wrong. A troll comes out and beats them all to death.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. That's clever.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, the score stands 1-0, but let me ratchet this up a little more.
Can't believe I did this.
Thank you, D.
What has a neck but no head?
My penis. Sorry.
Who said that?
Oh, that's just
I.
Oh, a talking doll.
I'm not.
I told you the difficulty would ratchet up a little.
A headless man.
You know what? That is technically true.
Let's go.
The answer I was looking for was a bottle, but we'll take it.
Bottle. I was fighting. Yeah, okay. A father calls his 3 sons to his deathbed. My children, my hour draws near. My fortune is vast and my health is poor. However, I have a conundrum before me. You are all perfect triplets, born simultaneously, not even a second apart, as your mother's vagina was unusually voluminous and accommodating. As such, I have no eldest son to bequeath the majority of my estate to. Though you shall each have a piece, for I am not a cruel father, you must all make your cases as to why you are most deserving of my riches. The first eldest was a soldier, flaming spear in hand, and he spoke first. I have dedicated my life to fighting honorably for the good of our family, name, and country. I shall name my sons after you, and sire a mighty army on your lands. The father nodded, for this was a fine promise and a good argument. The second eldest, which is to say, as eldest as the first, but second in conversation, was a doctor of wide renown in a fine, silken white coat. I've spent my life learning all there is to know about it. All there is to know, as Glurney the Grey calls it, the noble art. I cure the sick and the lame, and do a service to mankind. If you bequeath upon me, father, I will name a disease for you, and you will live on in the hearts and minds of the future forevermore. The father smiled, for this too was a desirable thing, and he was swayed by the promise. The third son, eldest in all respects as the others, was a humble priest, adorned in gold and myrrh. Father, I am a spiritual man, and I have promised my life to a higher purpose, shepherding lost souls and advising those in moral crisis. My life is an extension of my lord, the fell god Shardala. I have no need for earthly riches, for mine is a heavenly temperament, and I shall aid you regardless of your decision. For it is my duty, as both a son and a priest, to sneak you into a lesser hell than you deserve. This is my kindness. The father felt tears well up in his eyes, as this was a great privilege and also a very good argument. Finally, the fourth son, the sneak thief, so easily forgotten, for he was not a triplet, and therefore least eldest of all, approached his father from the left. Father, he said, if you do not give me your riches and lands, I shall simply kill the son you choose and inherit them from he. The only prudent choice is to gift me your estate, and save your old sons for my blade. Who did the father love most?
Who did the father love the most?
His sled.
This is a most curious predicament.
That is why they call it a riddle.
Normally, one would expect a father to love all his children the best. However, I believe I have seen through you, my dear customer.
No.
And it was the troll beneath the bridge that he loved the most.
Damn it!
What did he say? His wife?
No, troll
the
beneath the
troll underneath the bridge.
That was a long shot, but I'm glad I got it. The score stands now tied, 1-1.
No, it's 2-1. You said that. Okay, fine, sure, fuck it, 1-1.
Right? Yes, because I failed your last one, and you failed this one. We're tied. With one riddle left.
Matt,
This.
Matt, you did say that is technically correct.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, it is
my-
2-1. That's right. Then, this one, I'll need to bring a difficult one to tie it up. There once were 7 dwarfs who were all brothers. They were all born 2 years apart. The youngest dwarf is 7 years old. How old is his oldest brother?
Could you say this one more time?
Of course, there once were 7 dwarfs who were all brothers. They were all born 2 years apart. The youngest dwarf is 7 years old. How old is the oldest brother?
This isn't a riddle, this is math. I hate math.
The greatest riddle of all.
Pip, help me do math. I can't ask for help. That would go against the Riddleman spirit. Okay. 7 plus 2 is 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. 19?
You are correct, my sir.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
And though by rights you have won this wig, I would hear your last riddle.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the only
The
proper
spirit
thing
of
to
the
do.
riddle.
Of course. And then you can use it against some unsuspecting save next time.
That's the point of Riddle Day.
A turtle walks along its straight path and encounters an eagle. Noble and mighty eagle, the turtle asks, "What time is it?" The eagle replies, "I know not, for noble and mighty as I may be, I have not the means to tell the time." This was not a useful answer, and the turtle went forward. The turtle continues along its dull way until it encounters a hare. "Swift and cunning hare," the turtle inquires, "what time is it?" The hare replies, "The time? I haven't the time to tell the time, for I'm swift and cunning." This too sucked shit and did not help him, so the turtle left in search of one wise in the ways of the clock. The turtle walks further along its solitary path, as turtles are wont to do, where it encountered a bass. "Oh, sweet and kind bass," the turtle questions, "what time is it?" "Please," says the bass. Please, I can't breathe air. Please, I'm dying. Push me in the water. Turtle, I'm fucking dying. Push me in the water." Disappointed once more, the turtle walked away slowly. And so I ask you, dear listener, what time was it?
Curious. The turtle, as it walked past the bass, what time would it have been? Yes. No, I have this one. I have seen through. I have been connected to all time and brought to this single moment. It was the fourth sun.
Incorrect. No. That's worth for the last one, not for this one. The answer is, when it started, it was like 9 a.m.-ish, you know? But turtles walk so slow, by the time he got to the base, it was like 3:30 already.
Of course, I had not considered his low speed.
Because, you know, he's a turtle, so it takes a while for him to, you know.
Of course. Very well done, my friend.
Jake.
Absolutely. You have earned yourself a wig of holding.
Excellent. Oh.
And you should
How
be
does it
able...
look on me?
Does Car put it on?
Of course.
Oh, of course.
Oh, you look beautiful.
Yeah? You want to get
Yeah,
it?
it looks really good on you. Yeah.
He puts Pip into the wig, but not all the way, so he's just
He's just like sticking his arms out.
Oh, this is awesome.
fucking wow, Riddle Day.
But the wig of holding is an actual item that you can add. It should be under the containers section. It is a level 3 item. Wigs of holding are created from planar fibers and contain small extra-dimensional spaces accessible within the hair. They can hold up to 4 items of light bulk inside them, and bulk held within the wig of holding doesn't increase the bulk of the wig itself. You can interact with a wig of holding to put items inside or remove items from it, and can do so more easily than with a mundane container. It only takes a single interact action to withdraw these items, like a worn item, rather than taking 2 interact actions, like a stowed item.
Oh yeah.
And there are 3 other combs inside the wig of holding at present.
Okay, that's good.
Can I just say, I would have put money on the troll.
Well, I mean, he gets around, but
Yeah, I mean, I'll say if he seduced that father of 4,
He it was a platonic love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
My
god.
father was a bridge maker, so
All the clues were there, D.
yeah. I know that took a long time. That's why I couldn't do it. The accent would make it fucking 3 times as long easily.
It was good.
Good bit. Good bit.
But a wig of holding in tow, you guys are able to return unless there is anything else you'd like to pick up.
I've got everything I could possibly want out of this interaction.
Right.
He has tasted sweet victory and he's happy to leave now.
Mm-hmm. Then you guys are able to return back to the cart, and everybody is back together again. Unless anybody else had anything they wanted to do today.
Sayu wanted to hire an in-room, like a private in-room to discuss with everyone, to try and like take some heat off of the cart at least, or at least seems nice, seems fair. They had just waltzed up and started being like, "Whoa, murder plot! Whoa, we are very important." while Kajal's open shop.
Sure.
So if everyone's willing, Sayu would posit this probably through like individual messages.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that works.
So yeah, probably after getting back to the cart and after Kajal's closed up shop and come back from the Riddle store, we'd head to that inn.
Easy to do. And renting a room for a night is like 2 Arzacs.
Easy. Wouldn't even need to sleep in the room. Okay, so first off, Alexi, I am genuinely so sorry. I didn't mean to. I did mean to, but I didn't realize the implication of saying that I would be taking out your friend if they were to. I made you this, and she'll hand over to Alexi a little card, made of metal, obviously. When you open it, it's kind of like as hefty as a book, and it's got an indent like a false bottom where you could hide things in. The card itself just says, "I'm sorry for almost killing your friend, and I hope I can make it up to you, and I don't want to."
I'm not upset at you for that. For the most part. I'm only a little bit upset at you for that. It was just... Well, I'm also worried about you, right? Barif made it very clear that if either of you went for his life, both of you would not survive it. Huh? And I quite like both of you. And I'd prefer if you didn't die.
It's kind of cocky of him to say, but yeah.
I don't
You
know
don't
how
think
much he's... Well, the thing is, back when we were traveling together, he was already, a seasoned adventurer. We had become seasoned together. It has been 40 years since then. I don't know what he's doing, but from what it looks like, he probably wasn't slacking off, considering he is still adventuring. A lot of experience can shape a man into a fine warrior, is what I'm trying to say. My point being, I would rather you both, both my friends now and before keep their lives. And I was doing my very, very best to ensure that that was the case. I just wish you had trusted me. That is all.
I just didn't, and I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, hopefully you know now.
Yeah, it wasn't a factor before, it is now. Look, in what I gave you, it's kind of, it looks like a book on the outside, but on the inside you can hide things like just small things like glamour-related things, cosmetics, if you fancy.
That is a very sweet thought. Thank you, my dear.
Okay, but mostly we wanted to hire this room so that we could discuss freely and without drawing attention to the cart what we're really about and why we're being chased.
I mean, yeah, the last thing we want to do is draw attention. and Card is kind of like trying to motion to his new wig as much as he can. Just sort of, like arms open and sort of hands, the ends of his hands sort of close together and motioning upwards. Like, huh?
Pip, you did grab the right cardule, right?
I like your
Pip
new
is still-
hairstyle, brother. It's very dashing is the word I'm going to use. Dashing. You look like
Pip
handsome
is
prince
still
from
sticking
Oversense.
out of Pip's still sticking out of the wig.
Oh,
He's like,
perfect.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You look fantastic, Cardule. There's drinks on the table as well if anyone wants to just have one. Ale, probably. I don't know what it is. Key, did you want to say anything?
He is probably just sitting down at one of the chairs. Same position as they were in the cart earlier that day. Kind of look up to everybody. Goes a bit against of what I should do, but it is only fair.
You've been with them enough, like, it makes sense too.
People nod. Sayu and I are from a group currently based out in Olas Garzad.
Well, I'm contracted.
I was getting there. What we do is not necessarily something that a lot of people like. What many would call rocking the boat. What the group does exactly isn't what I'm 100% interested in. It's who the people that we're going after. And those people have now currently sent several folks out looking for me and Sayu specifically. Well, more me than Sayu. But she's a bit of a collateral. Which I was hoping to at least somewhat spare her from.
It's fine. I know what I got into. Doc made it very clear.
Anyways, the person seemingly heading this hunt for me and Sayu is someone I know. Someone who I want dead more than anything. The crossroad I am currently at, right now, is to either go further into hiding, or to go after that monster.
I believe it
Alexis and Sayu know a little more context to who this person is than either of you. But their one was very cruel and manic and would laugh at her misery. So I understand if you would like to part ways to keep out of this. But either way, whatever decision is made, I am going to go after them. Whether it is now or later. And I so much want to do it now.
Just go deeper into hiding. I don't understand. Why does it have to be now?
Now that we
keep
know
it.
where they are, bit of history.
We still don't know where this person is, no? So how do you plan to go after him now if we still have no idea where he is, right?
From what your friend said, they might be hiding out in Ars Call.
Key?
But
Sayu?
any more? Hello?
Can you not hear us, Nikki?
Nikki?
Oh, the Discord's shitting out. Give me 1 moment. 1 second, I'm gonna try and reconnect.
The same thing happened to me as when I noticed. I actually can't join the Foundry again. I think my doppelganger took over.
It's got you out now. You should be good to rejoin the Foundry.
You refresh.
Fantastic. Yeah, there we go.
Anyways, from what Alexis's friend said, I have a pretty good hunch that they're hiding out somewhere in Ars Call. But I can't be 100% certain of that. An idea that
I want
came
to be
me...
abundantly clear. Oh, sorry, go on.
An idea came to me that we could maybe either use him to help us get close and then surprise an attack on them, or follow him and figure out where exactly Carrion is.
Well, Alexi said it was like a long chain of command with... Sorry.
Varif does not have direct contact with Carrion, I already asked. Varif said he picked up the job from somebody particularly far down a chain of command. He knows that it is an important job.
Then we go find them and ask them questions.
Yes, but would that not be giving yourself away immediately? Varif has bought you an opportunity to, buy you some more time. Maybe to find a better lead. Maybe to do, maybe to find something different. He has given you time. If we go after his lead straight away, where he picked up the job from, you're immediately giving your position away. Any advantage that we had. Any time that he has bought you.
You can see he's like, as they're holding their own hands, they're like shaking a little bit.
Hey. Look, now that my headache is cleared, it does make a bit more sense to not so much go on the offensive. I mean, it's still early stages of all of this. We could gear up more, we could try and learn more. As much as I want to go after her, as much as I want to indulge and give into this, Alexia is right. We don't have... all we know is that... we know that there's a hierarchy to this, and that they currently think we're going to Molotama. So it's not too much information we've learned, other than we know that there is a possible lead to Carrion, but it's so obfuscated it's going to be tough. Eventually they're going to find us. Eventually we could maybe use that to our advantage, but for now we're invisible. So I know, okay.
Yeah.
But
I can't let them slip through my fingers again, Sayu. I can't.
Well, Alexi, you said your friend was already made for out east?
Matt, he said he was leaving the next day, right?
Correct.
Yeah. He should be leaving tomorrow morning.
I can't go near the guy because I've sort of threatened him, but I think he's given us enough assistance that, what's he gonna do? Give us a lead to where his supplier is, so to speak?
Well, he already let us know where he picked up the job.
Where was that again?
I don't actually... Yeah, that's it.
Well, where? Sorry, I missed it.
Ars Call.
Ars Call.
It's in the Upper Sands.
Yeah.
It is also directly above you.
Mm-hmm.
Worst case scenario, we get spotted again because apparently it was so easy for you and me to get spotted that we.
The description that he was working under was a tall one and a fluffy one. Hmm? And he was able to identify the both of you off of that. And if I remember correctly, not very clever. Heart of gold, not very clever.
I even had my true nature hidden, so I don't know. Maybe I should invent a disguise or something, but if we go there, it's basically just we're missing one cop for the second, in a sense.
If you would like to speak with Varif, maybe get some more information off of him, I wouldn't mind, you two going to see him again, as long as you don't try to fight him or try to kill him. If you can promise me that.
Easily. She'll shift guiltily.
I don't know how much he can give you, because at the end of the day, from what he said, it is, I don't know that it is a direct link to Karian at all.
It could also be that Karian sent out a web of people to try and find us, and that was just one chain of it.
Exactly. That is exactly what I mean.
Then what do you propose we do? If not, go after this lead that we have.
Karian could give us more information, and when we get to Azkal, if we go there, it could be some other people in the group that go and meet with this contact. From there, they can be the ones that get information without arousing suspicion. They could
Not
also
a bad
add-
idea.
They could
I
add
suppose
to
there's
their-
no reason we couldn't pose as bounty hunters.
That's what I was. Yeah.
But what if we post as bounty hunters?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's
You ju- Set you.
Why are you laughing at my idea? I want to help. Why are you
I
laughing?
think it's a good
No.
idea.
I'm not laughing at it. I'm just happy I
I
met you all.
agree. Well,
Well,
that's good for you.
If it was just me and Key, we'd probably be stressed out of our minds, pursue, and die.
I would say one thing, right? It is.
We'll just keep hiding.
We don't know if Varif was the only one sent to find you.
Who do we lose?
By the amount of money that he
Sloth.
we lost it. By the amount of money he was given, I highly doubt it.
That is why I'm a little bit concerned that we stay so nearby. You know what I mean? We meaning, you and Sayu, but there could be more than that particular pair of eyes.
She's just brushing her tails.
It is concerning that it is that amount of money. It is a hard amount of money to turn down, and it speaks to a very powerful organization backing it, is all I'm trying to say.
I mean, we haven't told the full story, have we, Key? I don't think anyone here is going to turn against us. Or even if they do leave, it's... What do you say?
I, 'Cause, 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 'cause,
Doc might be pissed if I spill more beans.
But he'll be probably a bit more grateful if we have allies. Prevent more screw-ups.
Have any of you heard of a group called the Dissenters?
Would Set have heard of a group called the Dissenters?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Yeah, they're new to me. How long have they been around?
Relatively new. They're one of the groups causing the ruckus over in, words? Names
Las
of
Kajar.
cities. Olas Kajar.
And
Garzat.
my
Or Olas. Was it Garzat or Kajar? I thought it was Garzat.
It's Garset,
Yeah.
because it's for the
they
Garzan
might have popped
Revolutionary
up
Front.
Might have popped up in the time I've been asleep. I try to stay abreast of this sort of thing.
Well, that is my old stomping grounds, and that place has turned into a shithole in the past about. Gotta look in my notes. I'm sorry.
That's alright.
I think Sloth is coming back.
Okay. While
He's
he's
in
going
the
back,
wig. Where did Pip go? Kadril?
Oh, Card takes the wig off and starts shaking it.
It shakes, it shakes, it shakes, and I think we'll actually take our break while we're waiting for Pip to come back.
Okay.
Excellent.
Alright.
So
And let me get my story straight.
That's right.
Yep.
So we will be back shortly. And we are back. And
Hit
Key,
accept. Hold on.
Key, the floor is yours.
Okay.
Do you need a few more seconds?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Rip the Band-Aid.
I'm gonna say rip Pip.
The group I'm part of, that Sayu has volunteered her services to,
For money.
is, yes, for money, is known as the Dissenters, and it was a group formed around 5 or so years ago. They've caused quite a stir in Olas Garza. We all have. We're there to basically right. You kind of see he almost like air quotes almost right some wrongs that are going around in the city. That part doesn't quite matter to me. It's more of who is at the top and one of the loyal servants there. Those two have wronged me more than any other person possibly could have, and I want them dead.
They deserve it, mind you.
But
I bet you think that. I bet he doesn't think that. But, you know. Sure, okay. You want to kill a guy.
for what they did to me for reasons I will probably never know, they deserve it.
And you believe that, and that's fine. So, you have planned, you have... I mean, you just want to kill him. His whole organization...
One is currently... I'm not... I want to make sure if I'm saying this right, Matt, because I don't want to say wrong with your lore. Just double checking. One is by a... The main one I want to kill is a fellow named Anders, and he is a head of one of the largest magic technological organizations in Olas Garzet.
That is a tall order.
He's also pretty much ruling the city, unbeknownst
Order
to
is
most
taller
folk.
now. What you said didn't help. That's a very difficult thing to do.
Yes, and that's what my group is working towards.
Okay, and do you have any progress to show?
We have some progress, but it is long going, and I am currently out of the loop because I recently got injured on a mission and I was told to back off and heal. Because I got a little heated after my last encounter with Carrie.
And that's the other guy you want to kill.
Yes.
So 2 guys you want to kill.
Yes.
Okay.
Carrion is basically his attack dog, as well as I am known as Dux.
Doc
But-
being Key's friend that's hired me and told them to lay low.
Yeah, he is one of the strategists in our organization.
And this is all happening in Olas Garza?
Yes.
Or we kind of wanted to go there anyways. because of the bugman?
You mean the scarab?
Yeah, the man in the bug.
I didn't realize they were both in the same place.
Eileen?
Anyways,
This works, right? Yeah, no.
I was told to lay low with Sayu helping keep eyes off of me until we got contact back with Doc. That has not happened yet, and they are already looking for us, so that is... What doesn't make sense to me is Carrion doing this strategy. It is not like them. They are very much a up and personal, do this themselves character. So to hear that
Is
they're
it
using
like
a line...
Is it like the boss guy? Is that the sort of thing the boss guy would do?
More, yes, more of his deal.
Okay, so he's the one making Carrion do it. Carrion is a tech dog. Carrion doesn't make decisions necessarily. Boss guy says we do this way, and Carrion goes, "Oh, I don't want to kill them," but can't do anything about it. Done and done. Next question.
What's your next question?
No, I'm saying for you to present next question. Like the next problem, what don't you understand? What is up? How are you doing?
I'm
Next
not
question.
doing great, Carjewel.
I'm sorry.
We've had a lot of, while we were traveling from Gazat, we've had a lot of close calls, put down a few people to try and cover the tracks, and it's unfortunately why I didn't trust your friend, Alexine. I'm sorry again.
It's okay.
Honestly, hey, listen, I think your best bet is to lay even lower than you are laying now, and wait until they stop looking for you. Then you can sort of re-enter society.
From what they were
It's like a
describing,
disguise.
I'm not sure
If
they
only
will
they would
ever
ever-
truly stop looking. You know what I mean?
You think
won't.
that? You think that maybe magic disguise?
I thought that one was already wearing magic disguise, and she's pointing at Sayu. That is magic disguise, no?
No, but when I hide them, my features are still there. They're just
Ah,
Oh.
yes.
Just ears or no ears?
tail and
Oh.
tail.
Okay.
It's still
Okay.
there. It's just, well, like but it's semantics.
You mean more disguised, like entirely disguised, like
Yeah,
look like
like
entirely
face.
different person.
Exactly. It's really good.
I guess if you're uncomfortable, I'm comfortable enough to hide myself.
At a certain point, the hiding becomes yourself, and then it's no problem.
Yeah.
It's kind of it's like losing circulation in a sense. It's it'd be easier
Oh,
to
you get
take
used to that.
Anyways, as much as it pains me to say it, Carjewel might be right for right now, because I have not gotten any word from my boss. And he told me to lay low until he needed me.
How does this doc guy get in touch with you? How do you? What's the signal to know that it's time to go back?
He has his ways to be able to contact me, whether it be small messages or a messenger.
Okay, so like a guy.
He doesn't
will
like
come-
using the same. He doesn't like using the same thing more than once. He's
Okay.
very paranoid.
But
for
so
good
system
reason.
is literal message. Got it. But that means he knows where you are, that you are moving, or
I
he
feel
just
like-
sends bunch of messengers out.
I feel like he knows key enough to know where they go.
Yeah, but he doesn't know where we would go. I don't know. Maybe he just, gives a message to you eventually, but if you had a way to
He's
check
very
in,
smart. And he has his ways. Ways that he doesn't care to tell me.
that is That is vague. Anyways.
He's a very
we
big
find-
person.
Disguise yourself. Lay low. Do some other shit. Get away from this guy. He's trying to find you. Don't let him.
I may have a way of contacting him eventually, but I can't do it at the moment.
But then it doesn't matter.
Until I get better, I mean.
Yeah, and so it doesn't matter until you're better.
Yeah.
Look, murder is all well and good, but if you try to do something now, you just get yourself.
It's an injustice
Fine.
that we can't, but yeah, you're right.
We will wait on it.
Yeah.
For now, we should talk with our vampire contact here first. Take whatever job we need to do and then get the fuck out.
Sure.
Does that
yeah.
sound good for everybody here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Pip, do you still want to do your whole shit?
sure. Out of character, I forgot what his shit was.
A guy said, "For you, my lord," and then blew up.
Oh, yeah, I mean... I don't know, if we run into it, I don't really care. Maybe.
Alright.
I don't know, I'll think
Sometimes
about
guys-
it later.
Sometimes guys just do that.
It's a very
Sometimes guys just do that.
Exactly.
That's a very blasé way of putting it. Like, we run into a guy and we're trying not to go after and just kill him. You run into a guy that wants to blow you up and you're just like, I'm thinking about it. Like,
I think he wanted to blow himself up. That's what it sounds like.
Say, listen, if you're going to hang with us, you'll have to. And he points to above the door, and he forgets that they're not in the wagon. It's like, shit, another.
Ah,
Take. Okay, later. I'm going to point to the sign again at the wagon. Point is, you know, it's Peep's life. He gets to run from whatever he wants. We just have to support her friends. Encourage each other and stand and support each other when they avoid their responsibilities.
yeah. Yeah, I know that all too.
Okay. I'm glad. Okay, we're on good pitch.
Is the ale any good? I'm not trying it again after having good ale last night.
This is tavern. We're not drinking. This is inn, not tavern. Where is a room?
Yeah, I would have bought a room and also just some drinks, just to as an offering, a gesture. But... Okay, so I guess we'll just keep on the lookout for our possible new patron, and lay low. I'll try to hide myself as best I can. Maybe I should make like a helmet or something.
Yeah, we can like get you like stuff, you know, like stuff to help disguise you. And he takes the wig off of himself and he shakes it loose and a couple things come out and he just puts it on Key's head. Here, already.
Do you intend on wearing that wig, Kadra?
Not if it's going to save Key's life.
I was planning on just getting a hood.
But that would mess up your wig.
Can I roll a check to identify that wig, Matt? Assuming he hasn't just told us about it.
I mean, I don't know. He's pulling stuff out of it actively, right?
Yeah, true. I mean, if you don't want this, I'll pay you for it, and I can probably infuse it into my tail or something so that it's not bulky or distracting.
But
for anyone.
then you won't a disguise. The whole point is that you wear a disguise.
If I wear a wig, I'm still going to be seen as fluffy.
Not if you braid it. Huh? Huh? You didn't think of that. You braid the wig. It's a great. You braid the wig.
I'm not wearing a wig, but if you don't want this, I could put it in my tails.
No, I want it. I just don't want Key to get recognized and killed more.
Gotcha. She'll hand it to Key. He's already on Key's head. Never mind.
He does not like the wig. It is uncomfortable.
Don't worry about disguising me. I think I can make something. But
I was gonna say, what does the wig look like exactly?
It's like a bob cut, platinum blonde wig.
Oh,
Oh
fuck ass
god.
Bob, let's go.
No, they hate it even more now.
is there a magic that could make Key shorter?
Yeah, absolutely. And Karju pulls out a hacksaw.
Is that a magic, Kajul? Magic?
Yeah, it's enchanted.
Yeah.
And what does it do, pray tell?
Makes you shorter.
Put it away.
Then get taller. Just wear clogs.
They're looking for a tall person and a fluffy person. Fluffy I can take care of, but tall is a bit harder to disguise.
All is also very vague.
It's not the best description, really.
So if we somehow made you shorter or appear shorter or something, then it'll be
That's
easy enough.
just, we'll figure it out. Just for now, I don't think the wig is gonna help me with the tall problem. So for now, Kurjul, you can keep it, but if more descriptions about me come out, then I'll take the wig.
Don't have to be so upset. I'm getting a gift.
I'm not upset at you. But thanks for the offer.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. I don't want you to get spotted and fucking taken to pile of meat, man. What you know? This carrion guy, yeah, is bad. So I only love this wig a little, you know. It's not like big deal.
General store, huh?
Riddle Day. You can't beat it. You can beat it. I beat him.
I
You can
couldn't.
beat the riddle. Well.
I asked him
Do you
what's
want
my
to
Your
see
name.
trophy.
That's
Your
not a
proof
riddle.
of victory.
I told you that's not a riddle. You shouldn't have gone with that.
It's not a riddle. Also,
But
you
he
have
wouldn't
name
know
tag.
that. I don't have a name tag.
Yes, you do.
When did you? Not wearing a name tag, Kajul.
It's on your back.
No,
Look, it's on your back.
how many did you put on me?
There's none.
None? 9?
There's none on your back. There's nothing on your back.
Well, if you guys are still in, then thank you. But if not, we totally understand.
Hey, you're helping with my debt. You want to help me rob a place or not rob a place, technically. Yeah, whatever. I'll help you lay low.
And eventually kill a guy.
And, you know, for money, yeah, sure.
Well, Keen, I can keep the room for the night, and you guys can head back to the wagon if you wish, or stay. It's up to you. Make more beds.
I'm not a slumber party type of guy.
What? No way.
Got the-
Thank you all, anyway.
Good night.
Take it easy.
So they all leave. and like a foot from the door. Do you guys want to get the fuck out of here and leave them here? We could just go. We could just go, man.
That'll be a hell of a
Yeah.
prank.
I mean,
It's like
oh,
we have to kill a guy. I met them like 2 weeks ago. They want me to kill a guy.
well, we can always leave whenever, right?
Yeah. Well.
But we can only leave once.
That's true.
I'm just thinking it would be kind of something's going to happen with these guys. It's either going to be really funny or really awful, probably. Maybe both.
It could be funny. That's a good point.
It could
I
be
did not
funny.
consider this. I'm just saying to you guys, you 3 guys, we can get the fuck out of here like whenever, okay? Like just saying.
Yeah.
You guys
Absolutely.
are cool. I wouldn't leave any of you guys behind.
Oh, of
Those
course,
guys-
of course.
Right, so things are getting a little hairy. We just fucking go. What are they going to do? Find us? They can't even find the other guy. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Is it Alexi? Yeah? No? Yeah?
That's kind of treacherous.
You have to look out for yourself, that's all. I'm not like saying, oh, definitely. I'm just saying it's an option, okay?
I don't know.
Just saying. And then Card and Pip walk a little further. Pip, if you want, we can ditch those guys.
No, I kind of like Alexia. They're pretty. She's pretty cool.
I like Alexi a lot. I can't ditch my sister.
Mm-hmm. And Set smells nice.
He
Does he?
does. He does smell nice. It's sort of rotting musk, you know? It's
Yeah.
powerful smell.
It reminds me of. I don't know what it reminds me of, but I'm nostalgic.
You said it. Alright.
Absolutely. Is there anything else somebody wants to do for the night? Or do you just go back and turn in?
Sob out of character because other people don't want to be friends.
I was gonna say, how loud was that? Right out? Was it like right out as soon as the door closed and you were like, "What?" Or was it?
It was a
more
little bit
harsh?
of ways. It was as
Okay.
they were walking.
Fair enough. I just wanted to double check. It was
No,
this is
yeah,
like it's like instantaneously as soon as you close the door. Man, we should ditch those guys.
Who are these fuckos? They're in some bullshit. We should be out of here.
We're in this together, you guys and me. Let's go. We'll get through this.
Every step of the way, I'm with you.
Yeah.
What if we just bail those guys? We can all just hit the brakes.
I'm saying that with the full realization that we've done that thing like 3 times, being like we could just leave, but
Right.
slowly end up trust, I imagine.
Look, I'm just saying, winners quit.
Winners are people who knows when they've lost. That is what the true winner is.
We get back to the wagon, and then Card triumphantly points to the sign above the door that says "Take the money and run." And then he looks over to Sayu, and she's not here. Shit.
But you guys turn in, rest for the night.
I do
And-
have a question for Card in character.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
I have a character.
you do have? Do you have a character? I have a character named Card.
Yeah.
Did anything like happen back at home when I was like dead for 40 years? Like
30.
Like 30 years?
I mean, kind of. I only get to see them every now and then. Mom is really funny. She keeps saying she's ashamed of me. It's a really good bit.
Oh, she's.
But yeah, like we had dinner like a couple times, and it was okay.
So you weren't like
It-
at home.
no, I mean I wasn't at home. I left home pretty quickly after you left, really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you still go back for family the
Every
month
few
the annual
years.
family dinner, no? The ones that I definitely didn't want to attend.
Every few years, you know, I get invite. You know, Ivan is like, oh, you should come, and I'm like, hey, sure, of course. And then you know, it ends in fighting, and we leave, and we do it all again next 5 years.
That sounds pretty standard.
Yeah, it's
So
a good
you
time.
don't know
should come.
if like mom has like turned anyone or there's like any new faces.
No, I mean, I don't know anything about mom's business. She doesn't talk to me.
Well, I mean, she used to talk to you. I guess she doesn't anymore.
Yeah, she used to.
Okay. Well, that was.
What's in the past?
Yes. I know. I just, I hoped that you might know, like, if a particular familiar face was hanging around, so to speak. But I guess, again, you're only there for family dinner. And family dinner is terrible.
Only
Always.
pop in sometimes. I mean, they're good. No, like it's good. We should do it with them sometime. It would be nice.
I'm definitely not going back. I think I would rather go back into the grave.
I mean, okay, the pot roast isn't great, but you know, you just put some water on it, and moisten it up a little. You know, you can gulp it down. It's not deadly.
I don't think I want to go back.
Okay, well, we'll agree to disagree, which is to say, you'll do it later.
I think I will actually do it later because.
Yeah.
Look, the old friend I met up with said there was a rumor that
I have not been in fucking loop about any of like.
Okay, let me get you in loop. Okay, I used to have a traveling companion that was very good friend. Like, I don't want to get it. The point is, the rumor is that he has gone, back to Molatama, and has become vampire, which is terrible fucking news.
Why is it bad news? Good for him.
No. Look, my point is, I just want to know if it's true, and I just was wondering if you saw any like handsome faces. Is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, I see handsome guys sometimes. Yeah, I don't know specific.
Like specific handsome guy from like 30 years ago, maybe. That has been.
Well, I don't know. I've seen a lot of handsome men in my time, Alexei.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Maybe I go home for family dinner one time next time, and like we have a look around. Okay?
Sure. Yeah. He haven't done it in a while. I can't do it too often. You know, like I don't want. It's fine. It'll be fine. It's good. It's good even. It's not just fine. It's good.
What I get to deal with mom's bullshit again? Like that?
Exactly,
That does not.
Yeah.
I don't want to
it's
deal with
good.
it. I left because I didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, but you have to. That's family. You can't choose family, Alexei.
Mom seemed to like to choose, didn't she? She
Oh, she
loves
loves to
choosing. Yeah.
She chose so much.
Yes.
Best chooser. We should get her a trophy that says that. Number one
Yeah.
chooser.
She loved to choose which children she liked and did not like, and which were her family
Yeah.
and which weren't. If anything, I'm simply learning by example. Huh?
That's a good point. You should show her how much you have learned from her.
Yes, I'm sure she will be very disappointed.
Hey, that's the spirit, eh? Okay.
Got it. Well,
But we put this off.
oh, we'll put this off till next family gathering. We will maybe go together, and then you can give me the strength to deal with her, huh?
Sure, yeah.
Fair deal. Okay, I go to bed now.
You go to bed.
I go to bed.
Absolutely. See you
Night,
guys.
Alexei.
You guys turn in and you rest for the night, waking up on the 8th. You can go ahead and hit that rest and that daily prep button.
So, rest for the night. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm sick of giving Key a potency crystal that disappears every morning. I'm going to make a potency crystal that doesn't disappear every morning.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna send one to Key. And I'm gonna keep one. And then if we use it, that's the one. And then we gotta do it again. Because this is annoying.
Yeah, and I will say, the stuff you tried to send me earlier did not go through for whatever reason.
Well, that sucks. Let me try again.
When I hit accept, it says you have lost connection to server reestablish, and then it reestablishes, and then every time I try to hit accept, it loses connection and then reconnects, and the stuff doesn't arrive.
I mean, I'm gonna refresh. You should refresh too. I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll refresh. Yeah, I'll refresh. Things don't want to work tonight.
Well, the morning does not bring any sun because you are underground, but definitely feel its wakefulness, the subtle bustle of the streets that never really fades, kind of works in cycles, but the shift of it, you can definitely tell, is at about time for morning.
After leaving the inn, Sayu will just go and set up shop next to Kajul's stall and just earn income for the day.
Absolutely. What about Key?
I'm gonna do as told for now and lay low. Probably just hang out into the point in the cart where I'm not really visible. Maybe read that little pamphlet Sayu got. I don't know. Key's just mulling and just a bit of pouting.
Absolutely.
I'd be checking in every so often with a message just to see how she's doing, offer anything.
Not gonna get much of an answer, but
what would the rest of you like to do with the morning?
Well, this is my first full rest, so I get to nudge the scales for the first time.
Hey!
Yeah.
And I get to pick whether I like life or death, so I'm gonna do void healing today. Hey, this is the first time I get to do that. New mechanics. New
That's
shit
right.
happening.
New Oracle, new you.
Indeed.
Carjula's
Go ahead.
Sorry, Carjula's gonna spend a little bit of time, it shouldn't take that long, dyeing the wig to look exactly like his real hair. Because I feel like it's the most in-character shit to wear a wig of your own hair and then take it off and then it's your own hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then someone else can wear the wig and they look like Carjul. That just seems... Well, also I have character art and it's not of platinum blonde hair. So the wig now just looks like Carjul's hair. I think that's important to establish now. And then earn income.
And it can act as a decoy hair in a sticky situation.
Right, I mean, we can put the wig on Pip, and then there are 3 Carjuls, and it's like, which one do I shoot? They're all identical. There's just a lot of...
There's a lot of bit potential here.
There's a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back in.
Well, what about Pip and Set? What are you guys doing for today? Or I guess Pip, Set, and Alexi.
Set is gonna ask around and try and get the word on the street about that lady who's trying to hire us.
Okay.
So that would be what, like society?
Do you have the streetwise feat?
I think I do. Hang on, let me check. I don't. I thought I did. Fuck.
Then it is going to be a diplomacy check. And it is going to be a secret check.
Okay.
So the roll is blind. But what are Alexi and Pip doing while D is rolling?
Pip would probably earn income to do a little dance.
Absolutely. And Alexi?
Muted.
Nikki?
You're muted, Nikki.
No, she's not there. She's busy. Thank her.
Okay. We'll come back to her. Pip, you had an
Oh no.
Okay.
My son just fucking licked my arm.
Yeah, he's telling you to wake the hell up.
I am awake. I'm just cozy maxing.
Mm-hmm.
Christina, I have a solution.
Okay.
And also, Pip, Sloth, I have a solution for you too. There's now, for Key, there is now a potency crystal and a message cantrip in Fortune's favor. Just drag it to your inventory.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
It's potency crystal medium and message cantrip card medium. They're in consumables.
Okay, well, Set, you spend a couple hours poking around the market and the kind of nearby lower parts, asking about this Jara Ijdaya. A lot of people are like, and who's this? I don't know. You buy you want shawarma? Yes, it's good for you. Make you strong man. Put meat on bones. And you kind of hustle
Sorry, pal,
along.
too wet for my taste.
Eventually kind of come across a couple people who are like, oh yeah, she comes down to the lower districts sometimes. Spends a lot of time at Dujak's Draughts down in Low District.
Is that the place where we went? Or they went?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
We went to the top shop.
Well, from what I hear, she's young as far as vampires go. But respected among Dol Nahesh.
Alright. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. But that's the most of what you gather.
Okay. I'll relay that to the rest of the gang.
Assumedly when we're all back together.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like the plan was...
When we were apart.
Yeah. It seems like the plan was mostly to hang around the shop area.
Yeah, wait for this lady to send us a message somehow.
Absolutely. Wow. Oh no, we lost Key too. Everyone's internet's shitting the bed tonight.
I'm fucking fantastic. You kidding me?
My internet's stabilized to become great since I did the thing.
Good.
Are you giving me another message, Kendra?
What is Alexi doing today?
I don't know,
that
moping, being a depresso espresso, being upset about shit.
Okay.
What does a moping fucking oracle do?
Oh, I mean, your
Go
friend
sit
did
in
say
a graveyard and cry?
your friend did say he was leaving, planning on leaving today.
Oh, might be a good idea to go say goodbye.
It's up to
I
you.
think I might just do that. Yeah, I think I'll go say goodbye.
Okay. So Set has.
Do I want to invite my brother to come with me? Hey, you missed all the action yesterday, Control. Do you want to meet my friend?
The fuck are you talking about? I got a wig. I haven't shut up about it. I got all the action yesterday.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I guess I'm going by myself. Fuck you.
I have to mind the shop. It's a business. I have a lot of debt. Come on.
Oh, I thought we were
I
paying
can
off.
go.
Never mind. I'm not dealing with that. Sorry, what did
No,
you
we
say, Pip?
spent. A...
Pip?
Pip looks between the two of you.
No,
and
we
is
just didn't
I
hear
can
you.
go.
I-
Oh, I can go.
Yeah.
You want to go?
Mhm.
You can come with me if you'd like, Pip.
Yeah, bring Pip.
Yeah.
Come on, Pip.
Strong man to keep you safe.
Mm-hmm.
That is what I'm worried about. I guess it's a two-man party to go see what the fuck is going on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You head across the ways and past the pit in the middle of town, and eventually find your way to the inn that your friend was staying at. And as you step in, he's at the front desk in the process of it kind of looks like he's trying to haggle with the person behind the counter who is not having any of it. And he just says, I'm kind of big deal. I could drum up some business if you give me just a little discount. And the person behind the counter is like, this is corporate. We don't do discount. Maybe
Since when
little.
were you big deal, huh?
Eh? Oh, hey, Alexei, I am always big deal. Look at me! And he kind of like flexes a little. And who is this little man that you have got with you?
Big man, very
Oh,
big
yes. Almost as tall as I am.
man. Indeed. This is Pip.
Hi.
It is a pleasure. I'm sure Alexei has told you all about me.
I have told him literally nothing about you.
What? Alexei!
Literally nothing.
Alexei, my friend, you wound me! My heart, oh, did you feel that? Oh, it's a knife.
It is simply because my words could never describe somebody as full-bodied as you, huh?
I am full-bodied.
I knew that you were heading out today, and I figured I might as well say goodbye.
No.
What?
This is not goodbye.
What? Aren't you heading out over towards
Alright, but it's not
Molotov?
goodbye, Goodbye is like, I will never see you again. No. You're going to see me again. We're friends. Plus, I didn't tell you my
Yeah.
big secret.
You have big secret?
Too big secret?
Too big secret. You have become more cunning in your older age, my friend.
Well, I guess right now they're a little secret, but... No, they're big secret. I guess they're
Would you
little
like to
compared to
share
me.
those secrets?
I have 2 daughters.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Mhm.
When? How old?
The one...
Who would ever take you as a husband? I'm sorry. No, you're a great husband. I'm sure.
That's right. I'm breadwinner. All of this adventuring, that's why I have to cut deals, because all of my money, it goes home to support the family. Though I think you already know my wife.
What?
Little green thumb.
No. You could not put her with you up. That
30 years changes a lot.
lucky dog, you. You lucky dog, you.
But yes, I have daughters. You've got to meet them. They're one of them. She's about 15 this year, and the other she's going to be 7 soon.
Oh my goodness. God, it feels like just yesterday, and yet so much time has passed, and I can't. Sometimes I can't quite get my head around it. Would you let me meet them?
Of course. What do you mean let? No, I make you
What?
meet them.
Look, I kind of smell like death these days, and I look like a walking zombie. I understand that, like, it has been a long time, and
You know what,
I know
Mister?
that I
You
can be
know
different.
who? Mister? You know who? When I sent him invitation to daughter's birthday party a couple years ago, he said, "Oh no, I'm smell of death. I'm too busy doing magic in deep underground crypts." And he said, "Oh no, I cannot come. Don't be buzzkill like him. You're always welcome at my house."
And where is your house? I will make an effort more than I usually do to stop by.
You're going to laugh at this, but it is also in the frame.
She's gonna like make a funny face, like a that is a little bit ironic. I'm not going to lie.
It is. You know, now I'm thinking about it, there is a little bit of irony that all of us except you and Mr. Grumpy ended up in the frame.
Is everybody in the frame?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know. Almost.
Yes. That's
Have
what I will deal with.
you ever been to a frame, big man?
That's a good question. I don't remember.
Do you like...
So, Ephraim is above Molatama, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Molatama? Yeah, so I think we do get to Molatama and then go topside to Ephraim, and I think it's actually a pretty good merchant town because it's right on the water and relative to green, so I think we go to Ephraim often enough.
It is the biggest port city in the desert.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course I've been to Ephraim.
You strike me as a frame-liking kind of guy.
What is that supposed to
I
mean?
love big cities.
Well, not just big cities, but you know, you go up on the hills where the mountains start to come out, and you just watch all the boats coming and going. It's magnificent. That was first date. And it worked. Look at me now. 50 years old. Big Papa.
I cannot believe Mirren fell for, I don't know, like a boat date.
It was picnic.
Oh, she does love a picnic.
Yes, everybody loves a picnic.
It is true. I do like picnics.
But you know,
Well.
maybe, you know, in a couple months, once I've, stolen enough money from this person who I'm lying to, have you all over? We cook dinner for you. Maybe we cook all together, you know? Make amends with you and your friends. Because they kind of thought that I was going to kill them. And I might have if it were not for your honeyed words, Alexei.
I am known for my honeyed words, am I not? More like vinegar than honey, but you know. I know what you mean.
Big man, you're good in kitchen, yes?
I'm good at making stuff, yeah. It's essentially out. So yeah.
Well, it's super not, but we can make it work.
Big man, you should show him your little friend, your little 8-legged friend.
Oh, my child?
Yes.
You have child?
This is Rebecca.
No, you're kidding.
And,
You're kidding me. You and me both have child before Alexei?
It seems so. Pip will open up his little clown suit, and and like take Rebecca out of the meat.
Wow. The resemblance, it is uncanny.
They were only born like a couple. Is it been like a couple days, a week, a couple weeks?
Most of a week, yeah.
Yeah, okay. They're only a week old.
Really? They grow up so fast.
Right? Just yesterday, I was throwing her up.
What?
Yes. Didn't you know, for a big man like Pip, childbirth involves vomiting?
What?
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of, and then all of a sudden, there's
Yeah.
like a whole little being.
There's glitter everywhere.
All right. Well, I should probably get moving. You know, Mulatama is far away, and I have to send. I have to collect some more money before I send back to, my wife and my children.
I will
But
come visit when you come back.
absolutely, don't be stranger. Literally forbidden.
I would never be a stranger. We have spent too long together to be strangers, huh?
That's right. Now, before I go, there's one more thing that I must say.
Okay.
And he just fucking grabs you and hugs you. It has been way too long. I'm glad you're back. Even if you're a little stinky.
It is natural musk. Natural.
Corpse musk, right?
Indeed. Indeed. Tell Mira I miss her dearly.
I will. She's going to cry the moment I say it.
Oh, don't say that. I'll start crying if you say that. Oh.
And I
No,
can
you
tell
look
her.
after her
you know?
now, you big oaf. That is the closest person I've ever had to a sister, and you had better look after her, huh?
Absolutely. I've been looking after her for so long. She looks after herself sometime.
I know.
Sometimes she's looking after me.
I know. She always has.
But I think she'll be glad to know that you are traveling with only person in the entire Karavok desert bigger than me. And he kind of gives Pip a little wink.
Pip looks very smug.
I'm gonna give him one last hug back. Okay. Alright, before I start crying, quickly, out of here. Out of here.
I still got to get my bags! Oh no! And he just fucking, dashes back into a back room, and the guy at the counter's like, you forgot... Whatever, I'll get him on the way out.
Alright, Pip. Quickly return home. Let's go home before I start crying again. And she's like wiping her eyes, like, oh, fucking Christ.
Oh, there. Hey. Pip will pull out a little handkerchief from, once again,
The fleshy
his
bit?
fleshy innards. Yeah.
Is it covered in glitter?
It's got a little bit of glitter. It's got some very ominous stains, I guess, is the right way to describe it. He offers it.
Oh no, I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Let's just go. Let's just go. Okay?
You could cry if you want to.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy. These are happy tears. I'm happy to see my friends. I'm not sad. I'm just. It is a lot. Okay, No, I'm not crying. We go home. We go back to Cardrul. We go continue our adventure.
Well, what's a lot?
Yeah.
What's a lot?
You know, they were my family when I was not, when I had left Cardrul and everybody else. They were, the people that I cared about most in this world.
So, doesn't that make you happy, though, to find them again? Why are you sad?
Well, it is a bittersweet, right? I am happy. I am. And to know that he is doing well, and he is with, a wonderful woman like Mira, and has beautiful children. But it is also sad. Because I didn't get to be there with them for so many of those wonderful moments. It feels like I have lost
Yeah,
so
I think
much
I get
time.
that.
They have, to some degree, moved on without me. As is natural for those who pass on, huh?
It's supposed to be, yeah. Time really never stops moving.
Except when it does. Thanks for coming with me, Bigman, huh?
No problem. I like watching stuff.
A little perverse, a little bit of a voyeurist, I see.
People are interesting.
People are people.
They can be.
But you guys collect yourselves and make your way back to Fortune's favor. Bittersweet is probably the perfect word to describe that. And shortly after you return, the cart is approached by a very tall, cowled individual, wearing kind of a little badge with the Dulnahesh crest on it. But other than that, clad largely in black. You estimate probably of half-giant heritage.
Matt's turn. Matt's turn to lag out.
Oh, I just saw that my oh, no.
Oh, God, they're eating him.
Sloth 2, oh no.
Hey, you know what? 0 dropped frames on fucking OBS.
Oh no, everybody's turning into robots.
Am I?
No, Matt's turning into a robot. You're fine. All the Americans are turning into robots.
Oh no. Rich, speak to me.
Oh my God, they're all dying. me and Laura, the Australians, standing strong amidst the.
I can hear you two fine. Everybody else can't hear.
This is so funny. Yet again, Australia proves its supremacy.
If you let me know, can I roll for an income?
By the way, I was just making fucking guttural noises before my connection was fine.
Oh.
Oh, Matt says, I have 0 drop frames on OBS Lamau. It's literally just Discord.
Should we jump on Skype?
No.
No!
He's back!
it's sitting. It's.
Skype.
It looks like it was.
Skype made Discord work.
It looks like it's a temporary thing because it's back down to 200 MS right now.
What were you saying? That someone approached?
Yes, someone in looks to be of half-giant heritage, but adorned largely in kind of black leathers with a cloak that has the symbol of the Dulnahesh clan emblazoned on it. You are the ones that were at the Chump the other night?
We were, yeah, I was, certainly. Welcome. Fortune's favor. Pleasure to have you.
A pleasure. Lady Jara Ijdaya is ready to receive you when you are ready to speak about the job.
Excellent. Thank you so much. We were waiting to hear from her. How is the lady?
I don't know. I'm just her fucking footman. She kind of does whatever she wants.
Yeah. Well, surely our loyal footman would be interested in some of my fine wares. Have you tried dog beer before?
Dog
It's
beer?
my most popular product.
Like beer for dog?
It's the name of the potion is dog beer. Try some. Try some.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I've done weirder. And like this guy who is literally like probably like a key and a half tall, like little ring finger and thumb pinches it and just shoots it back.
He grows 3 extra fingers on each hand.
That's actually kind of cool. How long does this last?
Right? I don't know. It's dog beer. Anything could happen.
You know what? I kind of fuck with it.
Right? Everyone does. It's my most valuable, profitable product, by far.
It's your most valuable.
Anyway, are we ready?
Yeah, let me just pack up real quick. And the little makeshift forge, kiln, anvil, everything in one swoop, just into like fragments, and then they just disappear. Alright, I'm ready.
Very showy.
I mean, it'll take me a little bit to close up. How many cases of dog beer can I put you down for?
I'll come back on my own time. I'm on the clock right now.
Okay, so just the one you already had?
Yeah,
Okay, 10 Arzex, please.
sure. And he kind of fishes into a
Pleasure.
pocket and gives you 10 Arzex.
Yeah.
Least.
Always be closing.
Yeah. Alright. Speaking of little potions, here. And he passes around a series of little vials. Drink them and follow me.
Could we ask why?
Eh.
How the fuck do you think you're going to get to the spire if you can't fly?
Oh, Pip dumps it all over his
Alright.
face.
All right, if you said he gives him the 10 Arzex to pay for the potion. Fair.
Interesting.
Matt, before we continue, can Sayu and I do earn income real quick? For however
Yes. This is happening at about 2 p.m. So we will say it's going to be a little more constrained of an earning income, up to a max of level 3.
long? Okay, and level 3 is 18?
Yes.
Level 3, baby!
Yeah, I'll do like that level 3 too.
Level 3, baby!
Oh!
Damn, dude.
Nice.
Always be closing. Never have a Riddle Day sale.
That is 7 silvers, or 70 Arzex, for Cardjewel.
Fucking A.
It's just a crafting check.
Or no, 80, sorry. 8 Arzex. 8 silvers. And yes, it is a crafting check for you. Okay. That is a success. So you earn 5 silvers.
That's fine. We take those.
Pip, put 3 silver in your inventory.
He
I wish I
cannot,
could.
so I'll do it for him.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
3 silvers, you said?
Yeah, that's 1/3 of 8, roughly. It's close enough. I don't care about decimals.
But you knock back the potions, and, well, does everybody knock back the potions?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. We do as he says.
As soon as he said flying, Pip has it just poured all over his face. He's absorbing it.
This would be such a good hustle to make 6 strangers drink poison.
Very trusting. I wonder if you'll get the antidote in time. And he just takes off flying, and
Yeah.
after a second, you all do feel a little bit of weightlessness, and you are able to kind of fly after him. He
Oh,
leads
this
you.
fucking rules.
It is a bizarre sensation. It is highly unlikely any of you have actually flown before.
It's like a long jump that never ends.
Mm-hmm. You sail up into the stalactites that hang from the roof of the cavern that is Dul Nadith. There are many small kind of fairy lanterns hovering and strung from different bits of rope and cord before eventually coming to one of the kind of farther on the eastern side of Dul Nadith that hangs a little higher with a... As you get close, you see this kind of marbling cut through different, like, pathways around the stalactite itself that are almost invisible from the ground. that he kind of lands on and leads you into. The
I was wondering
architecture.
how we got up there. Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. The architecture itself is pretty cold and barren, though as you actually get into the stalactite, as he leads you in and through these winding passes and hallways, they're adorned with, granted, difficult to pick out in the pitch darkness, pieces of kind of not like framed artwork, but rampant murals that seem to kind of stretch in to the point where it looks like the whole inside of the spire has just been graffitied. Different images bleed into each other in random sequence, leading up and down, different like depictions of battles, pictures of dragons and sea serpents, and various strange undersands creatures, before you kind of empty out into a kind of main seating room that is just wide open, and there is this kind of hanging threaded veil that kind of circumnavigates the room, from the outside appearing to be just stone, but from the inside is almost window-like in its transparency. And you see the vampire lady you saw at the bar that night, kind of seated in a dress that is incredibly long, dragging behind the kind of stool she is sitting at. Looks like she has a book in one hand and a couple tinctures kind of swirling gently in her grip in the other.
Hello, miss. A pleasure, and thank you for your summons.
Yes, I believe they said that I would have potential work for people who are not affiliated with Donadesh, and preferably much understand society at all. And from what I understand, your troop came in just a couple days ago?
Indeed. Let's talk.
Alright, yeah, let's talk.
Are there any extra chairs for us to sit?
I actually don't have any.
That's fine. And she'll just whip up some chairs.
I'm glad I didn't need any.
You're in good hands if you do business with us, I assure you.
Well, I might eventually need business like that, but for now I just need people who can move about and do things unseen, I suppose. Well, not necessarily unseen, but unnoticed. Working for me in name only, as it was. Well, no, not in name only. Working for me in pay only.
I believe that's how we like it.
There are 5 others of you. I would hear from them too.
Yes, please.
Oh, I love getting paid for my work. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Great.
It's
Me
the
too.
ideal arrangement, really.
It really is. I've tried it the other way. Well, bad taste in my mouth, got to say.
It depends.
Okay. Well,
Alexi? Oh, I
Yes?
thought everyone else was gonna talk.
No, there's nothing much for me to say. It is if you're going to pay me for what it is to be done, I am a happy camper, so to speak.
well, at the most immediate, I just need some reagents gathered from abroad, both over and under sand. But I'm very open to more fruitful relationships building into more delicate business, if that is to your liking.
Could I do the equivalent of an insight check to try and gauge whether, like, if she's a good person?
Yeah, give me a blind perception check, is how this is going to work.
Let me know if it's bad, because I do want to hear her point it.
Yeah, it's not great. We're near the end of session anyway, so.
I'll do it again. Please don't be worse.
Okay. You kind of study her as she's talking, and she's still kind of focused on this book and the swirling potion she's got in her hands. Would Set have relayed anything he learned about her when he was out gathering information?
I mean, yeah.
He did say that directly.
So she's definitely eccentric. You're definitely picking that up. But moral relativism is very difficult to pin down in this city especially. It's the city of schemes.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily get the impression that she's like a horrible person. You don't get the impression that she's going to make you like a fall guy in some scheme.
I was going to say, what does a horrible person look like exactly? Makes sense.
At the very least, it seems like she is at the very least interested in fruitful employment.
Gathering reagents is certainly something we can do. Is there some restriction on why your associates are unable to do it? Being from the Understands?
Well, vampires are not exactly allowed in the Gravewood. The Panura Gravewood to the west of here. And some of the reagents I require oversands, they might be easier for people who are not directly affiliated with Dulna Hesh. And also, I don't want people looking in on my shit.
No, of course.
I'm working on some masterpieces in here, and if, some cocksnobber decides, oh, let's look at what Jar is doing, and finds out that I am doing genius shit, they'll steal it. That's no good.
Indeed.
You can never trust a diviner. If they're around, they're doing plagiarism.
Exactly.
Man, I'm gonna make a recall knowledge check on the Gravewood.
Absolutely.
Blind GM.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. And -2.
Okay. The Panura Gravewood it's similar to the Galadir Basin in that it is like almost kind of like a wild space. But to the best of your knowledge, it is one of a kind understand because it is the only place where actual trees grow. And supposedly that is because a Gaj Amar Lich slaughtered a lot of vampires and used their blood to grow those trees.
Is that something that happened during the Dead Year or older?
Older. It would have been around the Bloodstone period.
Okay.
Well, did you want to say anything, Rich?
No, just I know all this stuff now.
Well, if it's gathering reagents and you need people to be undetected and unseen and unaffiliated, I can vouch for our lack of ties to any specific place. And there are capable people, all of us are capable of such task.
Of course. At the very least, it is just going into the Gravewood and harvesting some blood willow bark. simple things.
And the oversands?
Oversands? Well, would you prefer to go there first?
I just wanted to know where specifically.
Of course. There are some things that I need from Hargavelner's teeth, and some things that I need that will probably be easiest to get in a place like Ephraim.
Okay, so to the east. West undersands, then east oversands. That's definitely doable.
And I will pay you. We can work out payment when the job is complete, but expect payment relative to what you're able to bring.
Natural.
Blood willow bark, the more of it you can get, the better. It is in higher concentrations and qualities closer to the center of the gravewood. But don't risk yourselves. If we're going to work together, I need you alive, first and foremost.
It might be a deal breaker.
Well, alive or undead.
There we go.
Where are my manners?
And from the Hargavelner's teeth?
Ah, yes, I just want soil samples, actually. It has been a very long time since the Bloodstone era. I'm kind of curious how much demon shit is still in the soil there. And if there's plenty of it, then maybe I want more.
We can absolutely have that to be arranged.
And if you go by Ephraim, I'm just going to give you a shopping list because it's all going to be shit that's imported from across the world.
Sounds festive.
Indeed.
Well, I imagine we would desire some time to discuss the prospect. Everyone?
Of course.
Well, look, if we go to Gravewood, we get you some blood. It's not a problem. I was probably going to get some blood. I was probably going to get some myself. You know, next time I'm around, we can hook you up.
And the oversands to the east. Are there any objections to any of this, anyone? Or do we need a private room?
If you'd like a private room, one can be arranged for you.
Maybe we can save you some time.
No, I think we're good. I think this is good. You know?
Yeah.
I don't have any objections.
No objections.
Then our interests are aligned.
Very well. Yeah. Let us discuss the order of operations here, and then we can... Yeah, maybe we have lunch together.
That sounds very festive.
And we're going to head out here in a second, but Sayu, since you have done most of the talking thus far, can you make me a diplomacy check to make an impression?
And I, having been the second most talkative person, give her the aid action.
Yes, you can. So you can also roll diplomacy to aid her.
I was a little panicked for a second, but I have a +4, so it's not bad.
Could be
Not
worse.
fantastic, but it could be worse.
Could be worse.
I'll wait for your reaction first.
Yeah, sure. Public, yeah.
Yes.
Standard.
Yeah, make an impression is a public check.
Whoa.
20 is a success on a level 2 flat DC. So, Sayu, you will get a +2 circumstance bonus.
Thank goodness. Blind?
Nope, public.
Cool.
Hey.
Hey!
That's not
Okay.
even with the +2. So that should actually be
Total of 23. Which boosts... that is a success, so it improves her attitude towards you by 1 step. So she goes from indifferent to friendly.
Love to see it.
So, We will go ahead and end there for tonight, and when we come back next week, it will be lunch with Lady Ijdaya and some work.
Yeah.
What?
Yay.
Thank you all for coming out and watching. We will be back next week, and until then, free Palestine.
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
I don't know. What other calls to action do we have before we close out? Great job, guys.
Yes.
Last call to action.
guess so,
Shit your
Kamala.
pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shit your pants now.
Sure.
Good night.
You are trespassing on federal property. Please leave now. You will not be warned again.